guys, I'm going to make a video that's probably going to be about 30, maybe 45 minutes long. I'm gonna try and keep it under 30 minutes. Hold on. Gotta get my headset on my head right. It didn't feel normal. Um, so as of right now, these are my stats. Almost 3,900 kills, little over 4,100 deaths. My KDR is at 0.95, which in MW3, BO2, BO3, it was about a 9, 9.5, 995, somewhere in there. So this is about average for me. My SPM's running about 200, 425 headshots. Most of them are with the bar, the gun that I have right now. I played for 34 hours, 128 wins, 126 losses. So, which the wins and the W's and the L's, they really, they don't really depend on me too much. It's the whole team. I am prestiged 1, level 25. Now I don't know how many of you guys get into this. This game's been out for a while now, but I'm going to go over this anyway. So instead of perks on this game, you've got divisions. This is what I run right here. Not exactly, but it's kind of switched up because I prestiged, so I haven't got everything unlocked. So we'll scroll down to this one. Now your divisions are right here on this top left-hand square where it says resistance. You've got infantry, airborne, armored, mountain, expenditory, expendinationary, whatever, however the fuck you pronounce that shit, and you got resistance. So basically, if you'll look under each one, it's got different things that it does. I run infantry just because on the bar I feel that it is a well-rounded gun, but if you run it with infantry, you're allowed 4 primary attachments. So it's like the bar, if you put your attachments on it, it would be like it's on steroids. But if you run infantry and you put 4 attachments on the bar, it's like running the bar on steroids and cocaine. It's just, and speed, it's fucking insane. You get a second pistol attachment, and you can swap your weapons faster. So if you get into those real quick fights, the bar has a base mag of 20. I run extended mags, which bumps it up to 30, but I like to push my luck. Sometimes I'll get it into a fight, and I'll spray and pray like a motherfucker and switch over to my pistol, which is great. I run that with quick draw and extended mags. I run the 1911 quick draw, so I can just throw it up there faster as soon as I swap. Extended mag, so I can spray and pray with it too if I need to. I can, while aiming down my sights, I have less idle sway, which is good for them long shots. I can also move faster while I'm aiming, which allows me to strafe a whole lot better, which comes in handy in the tough spots. Airborne, I mean, I'll go through and just hold these, for a second, and can pause the video and read through these. The only one that I actually would use other than infantry is this one, just because you have double lethal and tactical equipment. You got 1 lethal, 1 tactical. With this one you have 2 of each, which that comes in handy occasionally, but I don't run it just because I don't live long enough to replenish ammo from other people, which that's just like scavenger from MW3. This is really good if you're into the war. Improves tactical and easier to destroy war buildables. Equipment damage, paints enemies on minimap. That can come in handy if you're playing on bigger maps. You can see them. If you tag somebody with a frag or something, then it'll paint them up and they stay that way. I think, from what I understand. This one is resistance. I've heard, I've got 2 or 3 good buddies of mine that I play with all the time that run resistance, and this is all they run. mainly because of the fourth one that you get on the resistance, easier to spot targets and increase mini-map coverage, so your mini-map is bigger. On the screen, on your TV screen, it's the same size, but it's basically zoomed out so you can see more of the area around you. Yeah, but I run infantry, so that's what I run. Also, another thing is when you get care packages, well, I'm not going to say care packages, I'm not sure exactly what they were called, but anyway, you can get outfits for each division, so personalized uniforms. This is one of the ones that I unlocked, this one, but that is just for, um, oh, there's more. You have to scroll up and down over it. But like I said, that's just for airborne. Now I have one that is strictly for resistance. The buttons on this kind of get a little tricky. So there's the new one I got, which a lot of these, like the like the 1 and the 2, is just dirty and then it's clean, dirty and clean. So like this one, dirty, clean, dirty, clean, dirty, clean. Special helmets. The undead applies to all of them. This one applies to all resistance. So this is the one that would be in the division. All these helmets are within that division and are limited to this division. The Winter Siege was part of the expansion that came out. You can put any of these on any division. Operation Overload is also what you receive. So like I have this unlocked, I have this unlocked, I have this unlocked, this one, this one, this one. So all these unlocked, and the special ones. Those are the ones that they hand out. This one got for doing, I think it was like 7 million contracts within the community. 7 million contracts were obtained and completed and returned in, and the rewards were received. I can't remember what these were for. That's another one that came out. This one came out with this one, but you have to do, I think, like 700 to unlock that one or something. I can't remember exactly what happened. St. Patrick's Day. So like I said, a lot of these are, it just depends, like the resistance, that's for the resistance division. Now, if you go into expender area, or however the fuck you say it, go into uniforms, or where was that? Helmets, that's what I was in. So you have undead, you have the Blitzwreck, and then you have resistance. So, there's those. Am I in resistance? Oh, I'm in expender area. I don't know. Anyway, so now, like I said, I run the bar. We'll go down to basic training. Let's do that first. So basic training is just all these extra little perks. It's like your extra little thing you can have. So I did use my unlock token for scoped, but that was before I realized what I was doing and what division I wanted. So now that I have infantry, you'll see it'll say division overlap. So that's not going to do any good even if I do select it because I've already got it. Now I run this one. Streaks are earned by kills instead of, oh no, I don't. This one's the one I run. Yeah, this one, yeah. Score streaks do not reset on death but cost more. It can only be earned once. So like in an entire match, I can only get one set. But when I die, it doesn't reset. But they cost literally almost twice as much. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get into that. Like I said, I've got 4 attachments for this. I'm kind of going to keep that a secret on what I run as far as my attachments. And I'll post another video later today once I get my weapon up and get my levels unlocked. So yeah. So you go in, you select your weapon, and then you got all kinds of different camos that you can run. I run the Flyboy because it's the only one that I got unlocked, and I think it looks badass. And gold and black, it matches my outfit, so I like it. Like I said, my secondary, I run the 1911. Oh, I can unlock it. Okay, so I can unlock the 1911. So, like I said, I run quick draw and I run extended mags, but I don't have that unlocked yet. So that's what I run with that. As usual, I'm running my frag, my tac, frag and my flash. So yeah, you can also go in here, pistol grips, all kinds of different pistol grips you can choose for it. Let's see. What do I want to run? Let's do Into the Breach. Camouflage. I don't think I have any unlocked. Nope, not even a one. Paint jobs. You can do all kinds of stuff in here. Weapon charms. Yeah, so there's that. Now we go out of here. We go down to score streaks. So as you'll see here, it's okay. Maybe it's not twice as much. That one was well. Okay. So normally this would cost 500, but since I have my basic training set to where it doesn't reset on death, it cost me 750 instead of 500. This one is 1100 instead of 650. This one is 1425 instead of 850. So the bigger it is, the more it's gonna take. Now, there's one basic training where you can have a 4th kill streak, but yeah, you can change what your face looks like, which I'm not worried about that because you can't see my face. Calling cards, you know, just your regular shit here. Same thing as before, basically. I know I sound like shit, guys. I'm sorry. I've been playing this game since for 21 hours straight. That's kind of bad. RHEC. Alright, there we go. Oh, another thing I wanted to do. Clan tag. You can have your clan tag on it. But yeah, you'll see that later. But yeah. So, we do that. And so, basically the only thing that I've done to my bar is put paint on it. That's all I've done. We're going to run it stock, bone stock, in this video. My orders, I have to do 25 matches of domination, and I have to complete 35 multiplayer matches, so it's one and the same. So we're just going to do that. We're going to go find match, public match, standard domination. Boom, we'll pop in here. I had a friend of mine, she asked if I'd posted a new YouTube video. I said, I think I'm going to do one today. And she said, okay. And then I just replied to her. I said, I'm doing it now. So if you're watching this video later, yeah, I was talking about you. So like I said, bone stock, you can see my emblem, RHEC on the side there. I like this gun, it sounds mean. I'm not very good at this game, but I'm giving it my best, so y'all just bear with me.